John, what are you up to today?
Well, we get the pleasure of sorting Cabernet Sauvignon from McKinley Springs down the Horse Heaven Hills for the next 7 hours.
How many tons are you dealing with here?
Just 10 tons, but we can only run about a ton to a ton and a half an hour.
Not a whole lot of people who do hand sorting in Washington.
No, we both pre-sort and post-sort. So down below, we actually pull out all the jack stems and any other material that doesn't quite need to go into the final fermenter. This piece here is basically for sunburn, underripe, overripe, and leaves. But these guys have done a good job. I mean, very little leaves at this point, so we're looking good. And it's very ripe. So time to get everything in the building.
How's the crop looking this year?
It's actually, despite our cool and slow start, it's an exceptional season. I didn't really think we could best 2007 qualitatively speaking, but 08 seems to be on par, if not maybe even slightly better than 07 in terms of color extraction, flavor profile, and tannins seem to be very manageable. So we're looking good. We're very happy with it. I just have about a week to go, and we'll have everything in the building. A week from today, we'll do our last pick, and then we'll have about 10 to 12 days of fermentations to finish up, and then we're hopefully be done before Thanksgiving.
It seems like you're kind of back on schedule with where you are normally. Pretty
much, yeah, because I like to say I'm usually dressed up for Halloween when I pull my last Cabernet in from a vineyard like Connor Lee, which is a cool site. This typically would have come in maybe a week earlier, but we had the season. I mean, we had an amazingly long season that really allowed us some long hang times and good flavor production and development.
So how much wine will this produce? How many cases?
10 tons for us would be about, let's say 50, about 20 barrels, so 500 cases or so.
Okay.
50 cases a ton, you figure.
What else do you have coming in this week?
Tomorrow, well, we pretty much run solid. We're going to run Cabernet tomorrow from this vineyard, the other half of this vineyard. And then we're going to bring in Cabernet from Elephant Mountain in the Yakima Valley tomorrow, or Wednesday for a Thursday crush. And then we have Connor Lee Malbec on Thursday, Connor Lee Cab on Friday, Connor Lee Cab on Saturday, and Connor Lee Cab on Sunday, and then Tuesday, Petit Verdot, and then we're done.
So it's kind of like the last kick of a marathon?
It is. It's been a marathon because it's been pretty consistent since we started. So, again, quality makes it a lot easier, that's for sure. But, yeah, it's definitely been a good season, long season, and not too much more to go. We can see the end now.
Since you came back to the winery, about almost 10 years ago?
It was 10 years, 11 years ago.
11 years ago.
11 years ago.
What are the differences you've seen at Bookwalter?
What differences haven't we seen? Well, this belt wouldn't have been in place, certainly, and none of this equipment. And we would have been doing mostly whites instead of reds, and certainly just, more attention to detail all the way through the process from the vineyards all the way through, how we run the fruit today. So, big changes all throughout from the entire winemaking process, really.
I think most people are used to seeing you either on the road or working the tasting room or some of those things.
They don't see the 200 hours on the belt during harvest because we run, basically if we run a ton to a ton and a half, I mean, we're out here sorting, we'll do 220 or 230 tons this year. And, all these guys are on the belt here longer than I am, actually. Sometimes I'm not even here, but there's a lot of hours behind the scenes that, the grueling work, the fun work.
So what else has you excited this year that you've already seen come in? Merlot and
Merlot. It was an exceptional year for Merlot. The colors are more towards Cabernet. They're more purple than even dark red that we've seen in years past. So, I mean, Merlots, which we're in the heart of our Cabernet harvest right now. I mean, those look good, but frankly, Merlots were exceptional. I mean, really, there's not a variety that hasn't performed fairly well. The Malbecs were good. Syrahs look awfully good as well. We don't do a lot of Syrah, though, so my take on that is very minimal, or very limited, if that is. just overall evenness in the crop this year. It's very nice. I mean, we've had these, and we're sorting for our 45th sunny day, which is rare. You've seen it this year. It's just
All right, John, we'll let you get back to work, but appreciate the time.
Thank you, Andy.
All right.
Have fun.
All right.